Right, okay, so I've just dropped my son off at school, and I tell you what, I asked him a question and it really triggered me with his response. I said to him, "What have you got on today, mate? You got good on? What are you up to?" He says, "Oh, it's just gonna be another boring day, Dad. I've got Spanish and some other stuff. It's just gonna be boring." Now, in my mind, that's triggering me because I feel like he's going to school. So, I've got 7 children, not all of them are at school. And every child, characteristic-wise, is completely different. But, however, in my mind, I feel like he's going to go to school for 6, 7 hours a day. I know he gets break time, lunchtime, maybe have a mess around with his mates. Obviously, education is important. But for him to turn around and say, "Oh, it's just going to be a boring day," I'm thinking, I'm sending my children there for 6, 7, 8 hours a day, whatever it is, for a boring day. Now, and I get how important education is. Maths, English, science, history, geography, whatever. But it really pisses me off for my son to turn around to me and say, "Oh, it's going to be boring." Because I feel like I should be doing more about it. In an ideal world, I'd just whisk the wife and kids away and, I don't know, go Australia or go somewhere warm where it's sunny rather than bloody rain all the time like the UK is. And just do adventures with them. Like, give them the best. And I think you learn so much more by doing adventures. And I know basic education is important. If you wanted to go do a PhD in neuroscience, then, and again, you know what I mean, you do that. But likewise for myself, I wasn't academically gifted. I was a class clown or a dick, if you like, when I was at school, purely because I wasn't academically gifted. I didn't understand it. I found it boring. I struggled. I didn't like it. Not all lessons, not every day. Do you know what I mean? I enjoyed like doing PE and art. I've always been creative, art and design, that sort of stuff, even drama. Didn't pursue the drama career though. But yeah, no, on a serious note, it doesn't matter whether you have PhDs, qualifications, whatever it is that you've got. I left school with absolutely zero qualifications, and I'm not bragging about that. I did, and again, I wasn't academically gifted. I had numerous jobs. One of my jobs was when I worked at Anglin as a window and door canvasser, getting appointments for leads and sales reps. I learned a lot of knowledge there on how to talk to people, which is a very vital skill within any industry. Learn how to talk to people at all different levels, whether they're a binman or whether they're the Duke of wherever. Learning to talk to people is a real good skill, and it's put me in good stead for what I do today. But what I'm really getting at is, sorry, I'm just pulling up. What I'm really getting at is, you don't have to have qualifications in anything. Obviously, you need a basic education. I'm not thick. But if you've got the drive, the will, the passion, a purpose to pursue whatever it is that you want to pursue, even if you're in a 9-to-5 job, I don't know, you could be working at Tesco. It doesn't matter, whatever it is. But if you've got a purpose or a hobby or whatever, just turn it into something that you can make money out of. Learn how to monetize your hobbies, your skills, whatever it is, for an exchange in token, i.e. money. Because that's all money is. It's an exchange of, it's a token that you exchange. Again, I left school without any qualifications, and I've got multiple businesses that are doing 7-figure turnovers. Now, you can do exactly the same. Now, our training center, I've just pulled up at one of our offices. Our training center is days away from being completed. Now, we're going to obviously do the final touches, but in the new year, I'm going to be holding the training and strategy sessions. Now, it doesn't matter what business you have, and I'd be interested in knowing what businesses you do have in the comments below. Let me know whether you're a trades business, whether you're a retail business, whether you're a sole trader, whether you're a limited company, whatever it is, let me know, because myself and my team want to help you totally free of charge. We're not charging anything like that. We believe that sharing the wealth, sharing is caring, and that's what we want to do. And again, there might be some people that are doing more turnover than us, and we get together and we learn from them. I'm all about that. Like I say, I'm not Elon Musk or Alan Sugar. One day maybe, but I've got successful businesses, and I want to share my models with you, and our sales training and our strategies on how we market and get the sales in. And you might be able to learn something, if not, no worries. But again, this is totally free content. We're here to help every single one of you guys. So like, comment and subscribe. Hustle and Hardware. We'll see you soon.